Now that I've looked at why does a plus b the whole square open up as a square plus 2ab plus b square, I need not necessarily go through all the steps every time, but I can just use this identity that a square plus 2ab plus b square is going to be my outcome, right? Let's try with numbers. Let's say I have 5 plus y the whole square, right? So I can clearly see that 5 is in place of a and y is in place of b, and then there's a whole square sign, right? So the expansion of this will be a square. Now if you see, instead of a, I have 5 here. So meaning it will be 5 square plus 2 into a, which is 5, right? Into b, which is y, plus b square, which is again the square of y. 5 square because I know the number and its value. So 5 into 5 will give me 25. 2 into 5 is 10 into y will give me 10y. Y into y, because y is a variable here, right? So we'll just leave it as y into y or y squared, right? If you see from where we started, a plus b the whole square or 5 plus y the whole square, and the end product is square of 5, meaning a square, plus 2 times 5 times y, meaning 10y, plus the square of b, meaning y square. So the expansion of 5 plus y the whole square will be 25 plus 10y plus y square. Let's try one more. Let's try x plus 3. Now, I can just simply put in the values here, x square plus 2 into x into 3 plus the square of 3, right? Because if x is in place of a and 3 is in place of b, I can simply just rewrite the whole thing as a square plus 2ab plus b square. Going further one step, simplifying this, 2 into x into 3, 2 into 3 is 6, 6 into x needs to be left as 6x. Same thing can be done here, square of 3, which is 9. So the expansion of x plus 3 the whole square, right, is going to be, this was square all the time, of course. So x plus 3 the whole square is going to be x squared plus 6x plus 9. As you can see here, b is 3, you have b squared here, 2 into 3 into x, 6x, and the square of x, which will be x squared. Let's try one with negative values. Let's say if I have x minus 7 the whole square. Once again, first term will be x squared, then I have to write a negative 2 into x into 7, right? Because here if you see a minus b the whole square is a squared minus 2ab. So I've written minus 2 into x into 7, and then there is a plus. So why do we get b negative? Because the square of negative 7 will also be a positive number, right? So square of x squared, 2 into 7 into x is 14, but with a negative sign. So negative 14x plus 49, because the square of 7 is 49, or even the square of negative 7 is 49. So x squared minus 14x plus 49 will be the expansion of x minus 7 the whole square, right? Let's look at the example for a minus b into a plus b. What happens there? So as the identity suggests, right? We'll extend this example only x minus 7 and then x plus 7. So as the identity suggests, I'm just supposed to look whatever number I have here, I'm supposed to square them up with a negative sign in between, right? Why does that happen? Let's check once. X into x gives me x squared, x into 7 gives me a positive 7x because both the numbers are positive here. Now, negative 7 into x gives me a negative 7x. And then negative 7 into positive 7 gives me a negative 49. because 1 7 is positive and 1 7 is negative. So I get a 49 but with a negative value, with a negative sign. Right? So plus 7x minus 7x kind of nullifies, right? They wash each other off. So you're left with x square minus 49, which to think of is the square of a, x square, and the square of b, 7 square is 49 with a negative sign in between. So next time you see numbers like this, you can just write them as a square minus b square. Just square whatever a is, square it out. Whatever b is, square it out, and leave a negative sign in between. Okay, let's say if I've had 5 minus 3 into 5 plus 3. In that case, I could just open up the brackets with 5 minus 3 being 2 and 5 plus 3 being 8. 8 into 2 is 16. But if I were to use this identity, right, what I would do is I'll just square up 5, write down 25, square up 3, write down 9 with a negative sign in between, and then 25 minus 9. Simplifying it leads me to 16. So answer this way or this way is going to be the same, and hence the identities. You can find them pretty useful, especially when variables are involved. Let's look at one more. Let's say if I had 3 minus y, right, into 3 plus y. So if I had 3 minus y into 3 plus y, I know I just need to square up 3, which is 9, and then square up y, which will be y square, and then leave a negative sign in between. 9 minus y square will be the expansion of 3 minus y into 3 plus y. Saves a lot of time, a lot of efforts, and a lot of space.